In this video, we'll compare Alibaba versus AliExpress, explaining each difference between the two marketplaces and which one is best for business needs like dropshipping and importing. I'm Katie J. Simmons with Fit Small Business. The first thing to know about Alibaba and AliExpress is that they're actually owned by the same company, the Alibaba Group. Because of this, the two platforms have a lot of similarities, and at a high level, they're both online product sources that specialize in global trading through third party sellers. But the primary difference between the two is that Alibaba is designed exclusively for B2B transactions or business to business, so it's a marketplace that's meant for importing large quantities of wholesale goods. Alibaba is typically used by retailers and other businesses who purchase products in bulk to resell online or in brick and mortar stores. AliExpress, on the other hand, is a B2C platform or business to consumer. This means that you can buy and import products individually, which makes it ideal to use for drop shipping. It can also be helpful for retailers to test certain products or test new markets before committing to an inventory. Additionally, some consumers even use AliExpress to purchase products directly at discounted prices. Looking at the other key differences, a big one is the amount of time that each order takes from purchase to delivery. This includes the supplier's lead time, which accounts for processing, production, and fulfillment, as well as shipping of the order. Both marketplaces tend to be somewhat time consuming, largely because the majority of sellers are located in Asia, but Alibaba averages 15 to 45 days, while AliExpress can take as little as 7 days. To learn everything involved in importing from China, click the link in the description. The price of products on Alibaba is going to be extremely low as well as negotiable, and that's because of their wholesale rates, which is the price of a product before any retail markup is added. A lot of the time, these costs will also vary depending on the size of your order. Buying at wholesale prices like this is typically the best way for businesses to make a high profit margin on their sales, especially for Amazon sellers who need to stay competitive. AliExpress prices are slightly higher and they're non negotiable. This is because they're retail rates, so they're already marked up and they don't have that economy pricing. That being said, they're still typically well below what you could find on any US based retail site. Here's a look at that pricing in action. This thumb drive goes for as little as $150 when purchased in bulk on Alibaba, and that exact same product sells for $525 on AliExpress. Even though that's a retail price, it's still way lower than the same thumb drive selling elsewhere, like this listing, which has it going for over $10. Another consistent difference is the cost of shipping. On Alibaba, it varies based on the individual seller, and there are typically many options to choose from in terms of freight mode, cost, and speed. AliExpress shipping is often free, and usually there are some expedited shipping options available for pretty cheap. For helpful info on e-commerce shipping, check out the link down in the description. MOQ, or minimum order quantity, is the smallest number of a specific product that you can buy from a seller. On Alibaba, all products have an MOQ associated with them, which is part of the B2B design, and it varies a lot depending on the product and the seller. Some goods, especially large or expensive items, have an MOQ of just 1 to 2 pieces, whereas cheaper products may have an MOQ of multiple hundreds, or even upwards of 1,000 pieces. AliExpress product listings won't ever have minimum order quantities. You can place orders of just a single item with any supplier, and that's part of its designation as a B2C marketplace, like Amazon or eBay. It's also partly why the prices are consistently higher than on Alibaba. Some buyers may want customization on their products, like if you sell white label goods, or if you want to design a truly unique product that other sellers don't have. Alibaba is the better choice for custom products and private label goods, whereas AliExpress doesn't have customization options on most of its products. You can see on this Alibaba listing that the seller offers lots of custom stuff, like packaging and inscription, whereas that same item on AliExpress doesn't give you any of those choices. Lastly, ease of use is a little different between the two sites. Alibaba is moderately easy to use, and that's because it isn't a regular e commerce store with a simple shopping cart and checkout. The ordering process involves lots of back and forth with the supplier, and the following processes can be a little bit confusing. If you're an experienced wholesale buyer, it's all very straightforward, but otherwise, there's definitely a learning curve involved. We'll show you more on it later. AliExpress, on the other hand, is very easy to use. It's just like shopping on any e commerce site and has significantly fewer steps involved than shopping on Alibaba. Now that we've gone over the differences between the two marketplaces, let's explore how they work, starting with Alibaba. The site has lots of features to facilitate wholesale buying, such as a secure payment portal, which is powered by Alipay. Alipay is one of the largest third party online payment service providers in the world, and this service provides protection for both buyers and suppliers in any transaction. 60-day interest-free purchase financing is available, which makes placing bulk wholesale orders much more accessible for many people. There's also a trade assurance program that protects your orders. So if either the product quality or the ship date differs from your purchase agreement, Alibaba offers assistance in resolving the issue, including getting your money back. Product inspection services can be purchased through Alibaba, which is a huge resource for wholesale buyers. For as little as $48, a member of the Alibaba service team will conduct an on site check of a manufacturing facility to check for product conformity, quality issues, and to monitor production status. One of Alibaba's most notable features is its massive pool of sellers, which creates a vast product inventory to choose from. The marketplace hosts millions of sellers and nearly 6,000 product categories. Additionally, Alibaba is equipped with global sourcing tools that can help new buyers get started, as well as simplify the workflow of experienced customers. These include Alibaba Freight, which lets you compare pricing, book, manage, and track freight shipping for all of your bulk orders, as well as a one click request for quotation tool. The site includes multi language support with 18 language options and over 150 currencies. And lastly, Alibaba launched its own dropshipping program in 2018. It provides a free marketplace to source certain products without any minimum order quantity. That being said, it is significantly weaker than AliExpress's dropshipping capabilities. To purchase wholesale products from Alibaba, you'll first need to make an account, which requires entering your info as well as the name of your legally registered business. Once you're signed in, use the site's search function to find products that you're looking for. Since the selection is so vast, it's important to use very specific search terms. As you browse through listings, consider each item's price as well as the supplier's attributes. Always check for trade assurance participation as well as verification status. Verified suppliers have had their factories inspected by Alibaba's third party service, so it helps ensure reliability. You can filter search results to only show suppliers who have these qualifications. Also, check out the supplier page that's linked on each item page. Here you can find reviews and other helpful metrics that can assist you in your evaluation of the supplier. Pick a few suppliers that fit the standard, and then the next step is to submit inquiries. There are a few ways that you can do this. One option is to contact individual suppliers directly. You'll just message them to introduce yourself, state what products you're interested in and what quantities, and inquire about samples or any other questions that you might have. Alternatively, you can use the Alibaba Request for Quotation tool, which lets you submit inquiries to many different suppliers of the same product at once. You'll typically get responses within a day or less, but some suppliers may take significantly longer, and some suppliers may never get back to you at all. Once you've exchanged messages, gotten information, and honed in on some promising sellers, the next step is to order samples. This is important to gauge the quality of an item before investing in a bulk order of it. You'll typically have to pay for your samples as well as shipping for the order, but it's a worthy expense to ensure quality, and there are multiple shipping methods to choose from. If a supplier doesn't offer samples, consider that a red flag and choose a different company to order from. It's a good idea to get samples from multiple different vendors in order to assess quality in person and compare all of your options. Once you're satisfied with product quality, it's time to proceed with your wholesale purchase, which you can do by hitting Start Order or communicating with the seller directly. Pivoting to focus on AliExpress, its features are differently geared to work for consumers and dropshippers. The marketplace works on a secure payment portal, similarly to Alibaba, and it supports transactions with 38 local payment channels. Shoppers can use buy now, pay later services through Klarna and Zip to split up and delay payments for their purchases. Buyer protection and simple product returns are a couple more benefits. AliExpress pledges that any product delivered to you that fails to match the seller's description is eligible for a full refund. And in general, the return process is very easy. The site also offers an on time delivery guarantee, so late orders can be refunded in full, which is especially good for dropshippers who need to satisfy customers without having a hand in the fulfillment process. Lead times vary by supplier, but many AliExpress items have a particularly short lead time that can get the product out to you considerably quickly. Plus, affordable shipping options are available. There's also a host of online learning resources called AliExpress University that's set up to help new sellers navigate the platform. AliExpress also has a robust dropshipping program, which is a big part of what the site does. Many sellers will offer dropshipping on your orders, and there's a dedicated dropshipping app called Ali Dropship that integrates with all of your other selling platforms. Lastly, the site supports automatic translation to 18 languages and currency conversions from 51 countries. Ordering on AliExpress is much simpler than to do on Alibaba. Once you're signed up, you can use the search feature to find products that you're looking for, and then vet the suppliers through reviews and other metrics listed on each item's thumbnail, as well as in more detail within the item page itself. To place an order, simply add the item to your cart or click Buy Now, and then enter your shipping and payment info. From the checkout page, you can also select from a variety of shipping options, enter promo codes, as well as even leave a message about the order with the supplier. When you're finished, simply hit Place Order. For a step by step guide on starting your own dropshipping business, check out the video on your screen. Thanks for watching.